It's the only way
Yeah.
he knows how to deal with us, and as long as we fix our attention on our sin or like our lack of perfection, we're going to fail to
Mhm.
see like one
Mhm.
of you guys said, like who we really are. But when
Mhm.
we look to our high priest, we're going to fail to see how like any of that really matters.
Yeah.
And so it was
Yeah.
kind of like when I read that, I was like, oh, I had this episode in my mind where I was like, yeah, like if I'm fixing my eyes on all of my imperfections, all
Mhm.
like you were saying, Jen, like
Yes.
all my family members feelings or whatever, then that's all I'm going to see. But when I look to him, like he deals gently with me.
Yeah.
You know,
That
it's the
is
only way he can deal with me.
That's exactly like that leads right into something that I was reading this week too,
Yeah.
is the broken mirror. So if we're
Oh,
looking at
explain.
ourselves in the mirror and it's broken and there's all these chips and cracks and like all of that, we're focused on
Mhm.
ourselves, we're focused on all of our failures, all the places that we haven't measured up. But if we
Mhm.
look at beyond that and look at the artist or look at our creator, we are focused on him, and those cracks become less and less
Right.
important because we are
Oh,
so
that's
focused
beautiful.
on our creator. And that is the, you know, focus, or
Yeah.
I butchered that too, but you know what I mean. You're getting
Yeah.
I
it.
do. I love that idea. Yeah. And don't you guys, I mean, this might be like a little bit of a kind of a different spin on it, but like some of the things that maybe it's just because I'm getting old, but like some
No.
of me I really like. And I don't know, maybe it's
Yeah.
like a healing journey of like healing from low self-worth to where now I'm like actually kind of obsessed a little bit with some of who I am, where I'm like, oh, I actually like really like that about me. And maybe it's different from, or maybe that critical feedback I got from that person was just because they don't got what I got. Like,
Their self-esteem
yeah,
is low. But
yeah.
I will say that I am a very good singer.
I, I don't know. Are you joking or real? I can't tell.
She's joking.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Listen, I've heard you
Oh, she
sing
is.
Mariah Carey's Fantasy many a times, and I thought
Yes.
it sounded good.
I thought it was great. I usually get the eye rolls from the kids, but you know what? They'll remember those times
Yes,
that we're
they
singing
will.
in the car together to Tay Tay or, something like that.
Absolutely.
They'll remember that. They won't
Mhm.
remember how terrible
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
am.
You said something, Katie, that made me think this way, but I think sometimes we focus too much on ourselves, right? That
Hmm.
we're we're so in tuned with all my imperfections and how I
Hmm.
want to measure up,
Mhm.
right?
Hmm.
That we get our focus off of God and we're looking at ourselves, and then, it starts us down this downward spiral. I was thinking about that this week. But God in Ephesians 2:8 and 9, he emphasizes the salvation and by extension your identity, right?
Yeah.
Um, is by grace through faith, not of works. So it's nothing that we do.
It's not our performance. It's not, yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not our self-esteem, right? Whether it's low or high or somewhere in between, it's not those things. So if it's not those things, we can't boast about
Hmm.
his grace, right? Is we can't boast because he's given us these things. Um, so it's not, so his grace doesn't fluctuate with the way we dress or the
Yeah.
way we talk or all the great or not so great things about ourselves, right? And so it's through his grace
Yeah.
that we're saved,
Yeah.
right? And I think,
Absolutely.
the reason I was even saying that is I think that sometimes we put so much emphasis on, you
Hmm.
know, what I'm not or what I
Yeah.
am, right? And we
It
forget, we
it just
lose
must be like
perspective.
It just must be like, I love that mom so much. It just must be like such lies from the enemy because as you were talking, I think about like, who are we made in the image of, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
And sure, like things have gone haywire, but at the core of who I am, like I'm made in the image of God. Yet,
Yeah.
you know,
And
I love
so
that mom.
And
Mhm.
so many of us, we live in this like, well, when I dot, 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 or like when I lose 10 pounds or when
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm patient with my teenagers or what, all those kind of things. And I think it's just important to remember that it's, worthiness doesn't have all these like prerequisites. Like we don't
Right.
have to achieve that. Grace is says the win is already over. The win, like when you lose the 10 pounds, no, he's taken all of that. And
Mhm.
grace means that win is already
Mhm.
over.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that, Jen. Yeah, we can approach him
The win is
all
over.
sorts of screwed up,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
Your support means so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so we can keep growing this community together.